Okay, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for all the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. It's cool. I hope you guys are learning stuff. So today, I just want to go over some basic major and minor chords because for a long time, when you play distorted, it's really easy to not understand whether you're playing a major chord or a minor chord because they all sound the same. So how do you know? Because it's so distorted. Like this would be an example. This is on a pretty clean sound through my Axe effects and my VHT power amp, but you know you have a B or just a B. Okay. So one of them sounds happy and one sounds sad, right? Sad, happy, right? Sad, happy. The most obvious one would be your D minor and your D. D, happy. D minor. D minor, sad. So all I'm really trying to do is just demonstrate that you really need to understand the difference between a major chord and a minor chord. For a long time, I always played the whole metal. So it never really mattered. I didn't really care. I didn't really understand it. So that's why I'm telling you guys. So when you're going to do a chord progression, right? You need to know major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, half diminished. Well, if you don't know what the difference is between a major chord and a minor chord, sad, happy, you're going to have a heck of a time. And that just doing it with the clean tone is easy. Where it gets hard is when you have something like this, when you're trying to figure it out over. So my point is, when you're playing something like that, it's hard to tell whether you're playing a minor chord or a major chord. It's hard to tell. I mean, you can hear it. The more you listen to it, the more it will stand out, and you'll get it then. But at first, usually you're not going to understand it. You're going to be like, well, you're just going to play, and then what will happen is you'll have this chord progression you think is great, and then you'll try to play a lead over it, and it'll be hard. You'll be like, what the heck? You won't understand why your lead doesn't kind of match up to what the chord is. The chord, it'll sound horrible. Trust me, I did it for years. So my point is just of this whole little clip is just to make sure you guys understand the whole. Sad, happy, sad, sad, happy. So that's that's the whole reason why I'm doing this is because, like I said, for a long time I didn't really understand, and I didn't care because I was a lead guitar player and I just played. Everything we played was an E, G minor, E major, which is it's pretty ear pleasing key. So I didn't really know, and I never really figured it out until later on. But like I said, you want to know. Happy, sad, happy, sad, sad, happy, sad, happy. You know, and like I said, I showed you with the D minor, so there's no need to go over that again. But just need to understand that because it does really matter, and especially when you're playing distorted, it's easy to get it confused. And then you have, like I said, you have a song that you think is right, or I mean, there's no rules, right? You can do whatever you want, but there are things you need to follow if you want your music to sound good, right? And to have some type of message with it, because you're either going to send out happy or sad, right? That's what music is kind of about. If you're happy, you're going to put out something with a happy chord and feeling happy. But if you're sad, it's going to be something, with minor chords. So just hopefully you understand, or you spend the time and strum some chords. Maybe look them up on the computer, but strumming the chords around the neck and figuring out, especially the open chords, like that's E, and here's E minor. It's like the most famous chord in metal. Anyway, so you got E minor, E, then you have your A, and you have A minor, and you have your C, your F, or backwards, and then you have your D, and your D minor. So you just want to know the difference between a minor chord and a major chord. That's all, because for a long time I had a hard time with that. So as long as you understand it, then you're good to go. Anyway, you guys have a good night, and I'll upload it. And then hopefully you're learning stuff. Thanks again for the subscribers. Hopefully people will keep watching and you guys are learning stuff, because that's really what matters. If you're not learning anything, then it's kind of pointless in a way to me. I like to see people progress, because if you don't, then it's just kind of sucks. So anyway, you guys have a great night. I'll be seeing you soon. Thank you again.